Hello and welcome to our Monday evening live broadcast. We're broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube simultaneously. So, welcome whether you're joining us on Facebook or YouTube. Tonight, we are going to be answering the question, will fasting make me happy? And if you're joining us for the first time, please take a second to hit that subscribe button on YouTube and then make sure you hit that little bell icon so that you will be notified when we go live and upload new content to the YouTube channel. And if you're joining us on Facebook, I always ask that you hit that like button and also make sure that you hit the notifications on your Facebook page as well. So again, you will be notified when we go live. My name is Diane, and for the past 25 years, I have been helping women find nutritional programs and fitness programs to help them look and feel their best and live their most authentic life. And here in this community, we are doing that through the practice of intermittent fasting and creating a keto-like lifestyle for ourselves. Excuse me. And tonight we're going to talk about fasting and the desire that we have to be happy. And I want to start this off with just flat out stating that there's no outside thing, whether it's a program or a diet or a way of eating or even a materialistic type of thing that really has the power to make us happy. So I can answer the question very quickly right at the top of this discussion and say, no, fasting will not be that thing that could make you happy if you're feeling like you're really unhappy with your life. The only thing that can really make us happy is how we internally process happiness and how we live our life on a daily basis through our value system and our priorities and our beliefs, and really what we put as the really insignificant and important things that we find our happiness in. And there's no other people that can make us happy. There's no other events that can make us happy. We are really responsible for our own happiness. But what we're finding, especially in this community and with a lot of women that have been going through the course that we teach here online, is that fasting can be sort of a byproduct or a way in which you can get to that level of happiness that maybe you're desiring to achieve, or that inner sense of peace that you've been maybe missing or striving for in your life. And so I thought what I would do is share how it is that I have really found a really consistent and a really strong base of happiness for my own life over the past couple of years as I have been really maturing myself in what I'm doing with my fasting, and how it is that I am really managing my nutritional lifestyle. And to do that, I have to give you a little bit of my history. So I have, like I said, been in this health and fitness industry for the past 25 years or so, so pretty much half of my life. I have been a chronic dieter. I'm a yo-yo dieter. I am a quick fix nutrition kind of person. If I see someone else looking a certain way, and they're doing XYZ, I would do XYZ without question and try to get to that point where I looked like what I thought I was supposed to look like if I lived a certain way. I definitely have a history of over-exercising and a combination of under-exercising and over-exercising at the same time. So I am really the victim of what unhappiness can be if you are striving or chasing for something that is really unrealistic. You will never find your happiness in that. What I have found and what we are teaching and what a lot of other women are really understanding for themselves as well is that when you really get to the core of what it is that you want for your life so that you can live it authentically, that's where we really start to begin the healing process and where we can really get to that point of truly living our life authentically. And I think that's really where the happiness starts, is when you can wake up every day and know that you own your decisions and that you own what's happening to you and you own what you're going to expose yourself to and you own what it is that you're going to let in. And when you can really be honest with that and be truthful to yourself about those things, that is really where happiness comes. And within that comes healing. And so we have a lot of healing that goes on in this community. Not only are we healing some of the physical ailments that we are becoming subject to as we go through the aging process. And again, aging in this community is any woman who is having a season of hormonal change. So whether that be like infertility issues or recovering from a pregnancy, or maybe you just finished nursing a child, or you're in perimenopause, or maybe you're menopausal, or you're in that state of postmenopause, which is the end state for all of us women. That is really the aging process, and we deserve to be happy as we go through these seasons. But we can't be happy if we're not making decisions for ourselves and we're not living consciously with how it is our body is really trying to communicate to us about the things that we are doing to it. And so the healing really does start from within, and it starts when you decide to start living your life authentically based on the boundaries that you're setting for yourself and what it is that truly will allow you to look and feel your best. And I don't mean that in a look and feel your best like you're trying to one up people, but look and feel your best in your own eyes. Look and feel your best living in your own skin. Look and feel your best in your confidence. Look and feel your best with how it is that you are speaking to yourself. Look and feel your best in how it is that you're responding to the relationships that you have around you, and just that inner sense of peace that we have when we really do find ourselves. So, will fasting make us happy? Absolutely not. But does it provide us an environment where we can have an opportunity to check into ourselves, where we can really start to learn to feel comfortable in a state of emptiness, meaning we don't have to soothe ourselves with food constantly to find happiness and peace? And can we really learn to identify those signs and signals that our body is sending us so that we no longer have that unhealthy relationship with food, and that we really put how it is that we want to feel every day, the energy that we want to have to get through our life, the physical ability that we have functionally to get through our day. And when we really put those things as a priority over the way a food will taste or a way a food will make us feel in the short term, and we really start to considering the long-term effects and benefits of what it is that we're doing in the decisions that we make with our body every day, that is when we start to feel happy. And we are the only ones that can do that for ourselves, and we are the only ones that should be responsible for the happiness that we feel from the very, very deep core of who we are. And then when we get that happiness in the core of who we are, that really starts to ooze out of us. And then we just become a completely healed, happy, and wholesome woman that can truly live your life authentically. So don't chase fasting for happiness. It will not make you happy, but it will allow you the opportunity to slow down, stop overfeeding your body, connect with the signs and signals that your body is sending you, allow your body an opportunity to heal itself, and then find that deep inner peace, or what we like to call in this community, the energized sense of calm. When you have so much energy and enthusiasm to get through your day, yet you're just calm and relaxed and joyful about everything that you have going on. So please stop chasing a thing. A thing will not make you happy. Please stop chasing other people. Other people will not make you happy. And please stop chasing those materialistic things. Those will not make you happy either. The happiness comes when you really slow down and you start to breathe and you think about the bigger picture of who it is that you need to be as a woman, and then you really start to listen to that and focus on decisions that will lead you to that place. So I'm going to jump on and see who is here with us on this amazing Monday afternoon. I will welcome everyone. I will answer questions and comments. We have a new course that just started this weekend, and I know I've been getting a lot of emails from women who were really bummed that they missed signing up by the 4th. Don't worry, we still have registration open. So if you want to get in this weekend's course and you do not want to wait until the September course, just make sure that you email us or you get yourself registered tonight, and we will make sure that you get slid into the August 4th course with us. We just got started. Stacy, I need some energy, need to get back to the IF train. Yeah, Stacy, the best thing you could do to get back to the IF train is ask yourself those 2 questions. Remember, how long will you fast and how well will you feast? And you can ask yourself those 2 questions right now, you can start a fasting window and you can get yourself into an amazing opportunity of fasting tomorrow. And then just make sure that you have that question answered about how well you will feast. And guess what? You're right back on that train. So it just takes 2 decisions, and you could do that right now for yourself. Renee, hello. Sherry, hello. Stacy, good to have you here with us. Danielle, welcome. Amanda, hello. Lavana, newcomer, well, welcome. Hopefully you have liked the page so you'll be notified when we go live. Sue, hello. Stephanie, girlfriend, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you are doing well. Pamela, hello. Diane from Miami in the August course. Congratulations, girlfriend. You're just getting started on this journey. I wish you all the best. Shirley, I'm happy to finally catch you live. Good to have you here with us, Shirley. Jane, hello. Tina, hello. Good to have you here as well. And again, I'm having those problems getting my mouse to scroll up on my Facebook Live. Let's see if I can do it this way. Whoops, and there it went away. Hopefully it'll come back. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay, and I think I welcomed everyone. Tina, I see you at the top there, and then Kara's there. Awesome. Okay, Michael, what do we got over there on YouTube real quick?
Okay, Rachel says she would like to know if keto would work for a fatty liver.
It depends on how you're feasting, I think. And I would recommend keto-like lifestyle. And remember, fatty liver happens because of a lot of different reasons. So the best thing that you want to do is just put yourself in an opportunity where you allow your body to really process through everything that it has stored up, and you're not overloading it. Oftentimes when we have things like a fatty liver and we end up with insulin resistant, it's because we have just been overfeeding our bodies and we haven't allowed our systems an opportunity to filter through everything that it already has. And so it's sort of like when you put too much stuff in like your garbage disposal, and then you're running your water and your sink and everything comes back out. That's really what happens cellularly to our body when we are over consuming food. So I would highly recommend intermittent fasting with a combination of really conscious feasting, and see what that does for a fatty liver for you.
Tina says, yes, for me, I'm happier. She said she's from New York, graduate of July course, transitional member, supporting all newbies, including friend Ann.
Awesome. And what a great friend of you that you are for supporting your girlfriend in this. I think, when you do a life sort of journey like this, it's always so fun to take girlfriends or spouses or family members along with you. So congratulations for stepping in and paying it forward to your friend.
And Meg says, yay, first time catching live. You have become the little bird on my shoulder, keeping me moving forward with my healing in a positive way. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And it's a pleasure to be the bird on your shoulder. So always keep that in your mind when you're making decisions. And then before you know it, you'll be your own voice. And that's when you know you're really maturing in your fasting and your feasting, and you're really getting a concrete foundation for your lifestyle when you start to hear your own voice as the little birdie speaking in your ear. So congratulations, and keep me there as long as you need me.
Bernadette says hi. She's from New Jersey. MG Kozik, that's deep and right where the Lord has me right now. Loving
Yes.
this timing.
Yes, perfect.
Sherry says, just made it. How late am I? You were 9 minutes late. We started at 9, so you came on at 9:09. And then MG says, yes, no more slave to taste buds.
Good.
Then Sherry again
Well,
says,
and-
she's back for round 2.
Who said the no slave to taste buds?
MG.
Okay, so MG, check this out. What happens when you start fasting and you start feasting well is it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the flavor of food and you can't enjoy good things and even some decadent things. What you want to do is make sure that it's quality. And you will go through a transition of flavor sensations and taste sensations, and some foods that maybe you didn't enjoy in the past, you will suddenly start to enjoy because your chemistry in your body will change as you start to really get to that point where your body's healing and craving nutrient dense foods. So sometimes it's just a twist of things to the healthier side and the more nutrient dense. And just knowing that you don't need food as something that's going to be the satisfier or the entertainer or the thing that you reward yourself or the thing you punish yourself with, but it really should be a time when you really fill your body with nutrients. And then that's a whole nother feeling that we really start to become addicted to, when you can look at something and make the very conscious decision before you even consume it about how it is going to affect you and how it's going to make you feel. And when you look at something and go, oh no, that is going to make me feel horrible an hour after I eat it, and you can walk away with it, that's when you know you're really on that healing process. So keep close attention to those kind of things.
And Sherry said she's back for round 2.
Yay!
And MG again, she says, I'm in for my first round and on my first live, learning so much and so many light bulbs already.
Good. And it gets better, so just hang in there.
And Tammy says, good evening, I'm so excited. And then Sherry again, she says, this is my second round and doing it with my husband this time.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Love hearing that.
Yeah, Michael loves that. And if he has any questions, definitely feel free to let me know, and I can forward those on to Michael as well.
And then Tammy says, how do you push through when I have the shakes from insulin spikes?
Okay, well, an insulin spike is usually something that you have done. So I would pay attention to what activity, like eating activity or whatever you consume that makes you feel like you have an insulin spike, and then you want to eliminate those type of things. So if you're having an insulin spike, it's because of something you took in and it caused an insulin reaction. If you're having something where you feel like you're more hypoglycemic and you're having like a blood sugar drop, then that's what you really want to work the fasting window through, and maybe start your fasting window a little bit shorter and work up a little more gradually, and then just be careful about what you're doing in your feast as well.
Okay, and Yvette, hi, I have chronic gastritis and it's really hard to do intermittent fasting. Any advice?
No. What are your symptoms that make intermittent fasting hard with that is probably what I would want to know. And oftentimes, if it could be just initial symptoms, and if you stayed consistent over time, those symptoms might go away, because we all suffer from different reactions to changing our nutritional intake, and in the beginning stages it may not always be a positive thing, but if you work through it and get to the other side of it, then what you end up getting is the positive results on the other end. So I would have to know more about that, and then it's probably one of those things you would have to consult your physician about if it's something that's medically serious. Anything else?
Yes, Sherry says yes, he's here right now, definitely will. I think you mentioned men's bodies are different, so he may need different help. He wants to know, can he drink coffee with milk during feasting time?
Yes, during feasting time you can have whatever you want, as long as, like if you're talking like cow's milk, as long as he doesn't have any issues with dairy at all, then yeah, you can cut that. The feasting time is when you really have to listen to the signs and signals your body is sending you, and you tailor your feasting to your own physical wants, needs, and desires, and then those reactions that your body gets when you put something in it. So anything like that in your feasting window is fine for sure.
That's it over
That's
here.
it? Okay, let me see what else I got over here. Deborah, good evening from Toronto. Well, good evening to you, Deborah. It's always good to see you here. Sue, energized sense of calm. Yeah, energized sense of calm is the absolute best. And when Michael and I, when I was really healing my body, seriously, I consider myself healed now, but when I was on the healing end of this journey for myself, I fasted 20 hours a day, strict clean fasting religiously, had a 4-hour feast. Sometimes I would fast for longer than that, but never less than 20. And Michael and I were living in the energized sense of calm, and we used to walk around the house just like giggling at how amazing we felt on nothing, like no caffeine, no nothing, just water and our own energy system. We laughed about how that feeling shouldn't even be legal. Like, it was the best feeling. So that's really what we're striving for with the energized sense of calm, is getting your body to that point where it is completely functioning off its own energy reserves, chomping away at that stored body fat, and then letting your mind be so clean and crisp and clear and so calm, and your emotions are all balanced out, all of your hormones are balanced out, and you really can get through some pretty amazing days if you can live off that energized sense of calm, for sure. Kim, good to have you here. And then Stacy, I need some energy, need to get back to, oh, no, IF train, I think I read that one already. Yeah, so just get yourself into those 2 questions. Anything else over there, Michael?
Nothing over here.
All right. Well, this is one of those topics that I think that we we definitely don't talk about enough, and we don't really take seriously enough. I get messages all the time from women who are frantic because they need to start intermittent fasting because they're going on a cruise, or they need to start intermittent fasting because XYZ is happening in their life, or they need to start intermittent fasting because some big wedding's coming up or whatever. And I think we need to stop focusing on those things, and we really need to think about the long term and creating this lifestyle that is so amazing to live and so simple to live, and really thinking about what it is that's making us so frantic, and really getting down to the basics of how it is we're using food, how it is we're nourishing our bodies, and what it is that we're doing mentally and emotionally, that's making us so disconnected to what's happening to us physically. And I think the sooner we get connected to the mental and emotional aspect of how we're utilizing food and how we incorporate food in our daily life, and how we incorporate some of our family history and some of our childhood stories and how it is that we were treated around food, and we put all that together and we really start reconnecting that to the physical aspect, that's when we can really start healing ourselves. And then we're free from dieting, we're free from panic, we're free from frantic. And yes, there's going to be those days where maybe we slip up, and there's going to be those days where maybe emotionally we're not in the best place, and that's always okay. We're never striving for perfection here. We're just striving to be connected, and when we're striving to be checked in, and we're striving to be at that point where we don't do things in a frantic, desperate state anymore, and we really think it through and think about the process and the journey that we're going through, and not rushing to the end. And that's exactly why we've designed the course that we've designed in the way that we have, because I'm a get to the end as fast as I can type of woman. I don't want to enjoy the journey. I don't want to enjoy the process. And when I did that with this lifestyle, when I was trying to teach myself how to intermittent fast and really learn how to nourish my body the way my body needed it, I cheated myself out of a lot of really good days by trying to find the quick fix and trying to just get to the end result. And when I slowed down and really started reconnecting with my body and thinking some choices through and understanding the chemistry that was going on, and I enjoyed the process and I enjoyed the journey, that's when I really found my happiness with this. And this is where I really have created a lifestyle that will now stand the test of time. And that's really what I'm hoping for everyone here in this community as well. So thank you to all my August students who jumped on with us tonight. This is a little extra credit to catch the live as well as the course material that you have. If you are lingering and want to join us for August, this is a great time to jump in. This is about the dead end point on Monday. We would love to have you. We would hate for you to have to wait till September if you're ready. And if you're looking to join us, just wait till tomorrow. You can sign up, and then we can put you in the September course as well. As always, I appreciate you guys spending a little time with me in the evening. I always love having this interaction with you and me, and being able to talk about these topics in a back and forth way. So thanks for everyone who participated in the conversation as well. We will be back here on Wednesday night. For those of you who are following us along, and Kara, this will answer the question that you sent to me today, who are following us along on Instagram, and you can find me on Instagram at @for_today's_aging_woman. We will be doing our live broadcast for Girl Wash Your Face on Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, because Friday we are moving our son into college, so we will not be around much this weekend. So I will be doing the live broadcast on Thursday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think that's okay. I think I checked my calendar on that. So Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. If for some reason that changes, we will post that on all social media outlets. But I'm pretty sure we'll do this Thursday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be going over chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. So make sure you're read up on those 4 chapters. The broadcast from last Friday will be posted up on my website at dianeparham.com. Before our Thursday broadcast, you guys can catch up on chapters 1 through 4 as well over there. So make sure you get your book, make sure you're reading up, or get the Audible and listen up, and then we will join on this one on Thursday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time live on Instagram. Again, thanks so much. I will see you guys Wednesday night, where we'll have another topic concerning intermittent fasting or the keto-like lifestyle. Have a good night.